Think we're good. We are good right now. Are we good? Are we live? It says we're live here. Let me just make sure we're okay on audio real quick. How we doing? Let me just make sure we're okay on audio. Okay, we're good. And we got the camera facing the right way this time. All right, how's it going, everyone? We have got a live unboxing and then a live build stream. Once again, I'm not very sober. To put it in YouTube-friendly terms, and that's absolutely a-okay. So yeah, let's get to open these. Hey, Donovan, how's it going, buddy? It's been a while. We're trying out the new tripod. Well, not the old tripod, the original tripod. I don't know how stable it's going to be, so I'm gonna try not to bump it though. I did forget that it was broken, so let's not waste any more time. Let's just get these opened up first. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been since last week, earlier this week, and then before that it was a long time. So I do apologize, everyone. Just, excuse me, very busy and just kind of in my own headspace lately. So I'm trying to get back into it. So let's open up this one first. Hey, oh, there's Matt. How's it going, buddy? All right. Let's see here. What do we got? Ooh, okay. I know exactly what sets these are first. So first off, we got the Halo Infinite 2-in-1 sets. We've got the Chopper Takedown, which is pretty cool. Pretty excited about that, except for the fact that they're both named characters, so you can't really army build these. So that's really disappointing. Well, I mean, you can, but you have a bunch of named characters, so. And then we have the Hijacked Ghost set. I wanted to make sure that I was getting plenty of Covenant and Banished with this order. Plenty and plenty and plenty. So we did. That's basically what all these boxes are. So let's see what's in this one. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I remember what's in this one. This is a newer-ish set. This is a Halo 4 Ghost. Uh-oh. We're having issues? No, we're doing good. Okay. I've never seen that emote in a chat before, Donovan. That's interesting. We've got the Halo 4 Ghost, basically. You can tell Halo 4 Grunt. He's in Halo 4, and I think he's in Halo Wars, I think. But it's got like the zero gravity electric stuff on it. Okay, I did not plan for the large box properly. Let's just do that. I have to keep my address out of these, though. That'll be the hard part. There we go. I think I got it hidden. Dunnage. Dunnage, of course. We love Dunnage. Okay. Okay. First off, we have an older set. This is old. This is the Covenant Weapons Customizer Pack. Comes with a ton of weapons, obviously. Grenades. This is from Halo, I believe this is Halo 5. No, 4. This is Halo 4 as well. Very nice. Always need more weapon options when taking photos and making dioramas. Next thing we've got is the Halo the Series Renegade Banshee, which I think I have all 3 Halo the Series sets. I think there's only 3. This was the last one I needed. So we're done. Very nice. I like the look of this Banshee. Speaking of Banshees, this is one I had to pick up sooner than later. This one was selling out and going out of print. This is the Arbiter's Quest. This is basically a Halo 2 set, if I'm not mistaken, or a Halo 3 set. I believe it's Halo 2 because it released around all of the Halo 2 anniversary stuff, but it doesn't have the Halo 2 anniversary logos, so not for sure on that. But we have an Arbiter in here. We got 2 Hover Elites. Okay. One last thing. One last big thing. Let's see what it is. This is the Halo Infinite Banished Phantom set. These are going out of print. Amazon is losing their stock on these. And I just decided, well, if I'm gonna get banished and Covenant stuff, might as well get a Phantom. And before it sells out, and it's ultra omega expensive on the aftermarket. Which is sad because this is a newer set. Still, I think this set is only 2 years old, 3 years old. Very popular though, obviously, because it's a Phantom. You need a lot of Phantoms in an army, so yes. We got the just half as heavy as the Elephant. Actually, I think they're actually about the same. Jesus Christ. Those are heavy. So we got the Banished Phantom, the Arbiter's Quest. We got the Series Banshee. We got a Ghost, a Chopper, a Banished Ghost, and a weapons pack. We got a lot. We've got a lot of here to build, a lot of things to do. Whoa, Donovan. I mean, that is, oh my, Donovan, thank you. That is my first donation. Yes, thank you. I didn't even know I had those on. I thought I had turned those off. Thank you, buddy. That means a lot to me. Holy cow, thank you. Yeah, that's my first one. So thank you, Donovan. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. I still gotta, oh man, I haven't been playing Fortnite at all. I'm gonna be honest, but I'll have to get on and play some more Fortnite on stream sometime soon. I've been feeling like doing that, so we'll see. Thank you though. Thank you, buddy. All right, guys, what should we build? What should we build first? I could spread this out a little bit easier so it can look nicer. I feel like I got a lot more like viewing space than I think I do. If we just do this. There we go. There we go. Oh, you can see my chest. Oh, of course. I want to be nice to everyone. Everyone deserves to be treated nicely and respectfully. So I tried my best. I'm not always the best at it, but I'm glad I can make content and keep you entertained. Build the mini blue one. This one? Ghost. I'm thinking about the Ghost of Requiem, the smaller stats, starting off something easy. Build the mini blue. Okay, we can do this one first. I'm down. Yeah, this is only 100 pieces. This Ghost should maybe take like 2 or 3 minutes to build. This will be a nice little warm-up as I get used to the pieces again and hopefully not break this one myself. Like we did with the last build, the last live build. I broke the the door, and then after playing with it a little bit, I noticed I cracked the screen on it too. So, which I went back and did some digging. It sounds like it's a common issue with that set. So regrettable, but not surprising. So Chopper next. Ooh, I'm down for the chopper next. All right. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, this is packed tight. There we go. Okay, we're gonna change this up a little bit quick. So bear with me. I'm gonna change the angle of the tripod. Gonna lower it down now that we're not unboxing. I want you guys to be able to see the build this time. So the camera's actually working for this live stream. Sorry, it's shaky. The camera's actually working, so I'm able to see what I'm doing. So I'm able to, zone everything. So you guys are going to be able to actually see this build a lot better without me going back and forth now. So here's the first bag, which is basically just the weapons, the characters. Ooh, let's do it. I love me some Marines, I'm not gonna lie. So this is, got the list. This is just 2 blank Marines, no named, non-named characters, which is absolutely a-okay. It means that technically, if I wanted to, I could buy multiples of this set. At least for the grunts and the USC and Marines. Looks pretty good though. Looks pretty good. I like it. He kind of looks like he's more of a pilot by the helmet, but I think they have their own name. The Marines do, if I'm not mistaken. And then here is the other one. This one looks a little milky. This is a weird white that they chose. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about that. It's very, very weird. I do like that leg accessory though. I gotta build it. I gotta remember these things are tiny. I gotta bring them up forward for you guys. I'm sorry. Are you going to Godzilla Fest this year? Yes. The plan is to go to AMA 3 and Godzilla Fest. Yes. Or G Fest. I should be there. Which they just announced our first guest, which is Tojiro from Tokyo SOS. Hopefully I said the name right. Which is crazy hype. I'm very excited for that. Tokyo SOS is, well, it's a really good film. So I'm very excited to have him there. Hopefully Movie Monster Series announces a 03 Godzilla and it comes out before July, because I don't know what I'm going to have him sign otherwise. I really would prefer not to do the Tokyo SOS Kiryu, but probably going to end up having to do that. I'll try my best to go. I would definitely try to. It's a lot of fun, at least one time. Oh, okay. So okay, I got to figure out where I'm going to throw my bags. I can't believe this is actually all in one bag, basically. That's crazy. Let's open up the grunt. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, this thing is creepy. I know not, how much are the tickets? I think a weekend pass is $75, $80. I think that's what it is now. They have discounts when they first go on sale, but that's been months now, so those are done. I think they're like $80 if I'm not mistaken. So that's for the whole weekend. So that's for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's all the panels, the dealer's room, all of that. Dude, this grunt is creepy looking. I love it. Love it. You're talking about, oh, the San Francisco Fest. That's different. If you're talking about the San Francisco Godzilla Fest. But the one in Chicago, G Fest. Oh, okay. Ooh. So the cool thing about this set, this is why I talk about army building this set. Although this is a named character, they still give him a helmet, which the named character, the named elite, whichever one you're going to, so I'll save up my money. Yeah, that's in Chicago. I'm going to the one in Chicago, or Rosemont, technically. G Fest. Definitely do recommend. That's the main one. So the nice thing, although the character never wears a helmet, they include one, so you can just army build him as a base elite from the show, which I want to talk. Oh man, that's so gross. That's such a good head sculpt, but that looks so gross. It's got like that like texturing on it, like the blue. It's interesting. Definitely recommend. The main hotel is booked. Yeah. That's the other part, is the main hotel is completely booked out. So you'll have to get one that's close, which you can always use the Crown. I think they have a deal this year again. So I think. Yeah, we can open up the weapons. Screw it. So we got our 4. Basically, they give us stands for every release, which is really cool. I do really appreciate that. I've got a stack of them on the desk because I was playing with them. So let's... Plasma pistol. Very nice. The Elite has the energy sword. I think this is the new one. Ooh, that was a little tight. Should add me on Discord. First guess is hype. Fingers crossed I can manage Kitamura. Oh, that would be great. Might be able to add you on Discord. I've kind of learned how to use it a little bit better the last few months. The last few weeks. Pretty basic energy sword on this one, but still cool. I like it. And then we've got the live action rocket launcher, which I think this one's actually basically just the Halo 2 and 3 one. Or the Halo 4 one. I don't know why I keep thinking this is the series. This is the Halo 4 one. My goodness. A little bit different than the other one that we opened. Very nice. Actually, I opened that one off air. And then we have... This is the battle rifle. This is my 3rd battle rifle. Or 4th, I think. I've got like 3 or 4 of these things. But they're all different games and iterations of it. So it's cool to have like all of them. Or some of them. Most of them. Half of them. There's 1 and 3, 4, 5, and Infinite, I think. And the series. Okay. Here's the instructions. I believe this is one of the ones that you just fold out. Gosh, I don't... I was seeing videos on this, and I noticed that the instructions that are done like this kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. But we'll manage. We'll manage. So we got 2 bags, 3 bags. This bag is pretty easy. Basically all the specially molded pieces. Guards. Guns. Yeah, the instructions suck when they look at because you have limited space. Yeah, but we got this. We got this. I got you guys watching my back. Will I do this? Oop. I just accidentally threw those pieces out of the bag. That's funny. Make sure we don't lose anything. If you guys watched the Hornet build, I kept like mistakenly quote unquote losing pieces for like 5 minutes. And I'd sit there and have to just a mess. Excuse me. I need to take a drink really quick. That's the only bad thing about doing a stream like this. Voice is really, really easy to dry out. We will be live streaming for a little bit. We're going to build a few of these sets live, so we're going to be having some fun here. You're going to watch me slowly lose my mind a little bit. Okay, so let's see. What do we all need? I need this 2-piece. I need this piece. I need a 4-piece. It's already starting. Already starting. Says I need a... Am I crazy? It says a gray 4-piece. I'm not seeing no gray 4-pieces here. Oh no, that's a clear piece. I wish there was a way I could get this to stand so you guys could also see it. That way we're all together. I guess I don't really mind messing up the instructions too much. It's fine. Okay, boom, boom. Two axle, clear 4, gray 4, or light gray, dark gray 4. Okay. Take this piece right here. We build here. Then oh my goodness. So how's everyone doing today? How are we doing? I want to make sure that I'm talking, being entertaining. How are we all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm live with you guys building some Halo Mega Blocks. Well, Halo Mega. It's just Mega, not Mega Blocks. I got to remember that. It used to be Mega Blocks. And then it was Mega Construct. And then they really quickly changed it just to Mega. And now there's a Mattel Builders thing, which isn't taking over this spot, but I've been hearing that releases for this line have been very random. So it might mean less of Halo stuff, which honestly isn't too bad. It means I have time to collect everything that I've missed out on over the last 10 years, that I want at least, and then new sets few and far between. Tired, but can't wait to be done with the week because I've been itching to play games again. Yeah, we gotta play some Halo. You gotta find time to play some COD. Maybe you can convince me to play some COD. That way you're not doing it solo. I wouldn't mind playing some Call of Duty. Even though I'm gonna complain the whole time. Yes, just a little bit of time. You know, I don't wanna cheat on Halo. Okay, so there's... Okay, they make that piece look holographic, but it's not. But they say specifically this one. Very interesting. And then the 2 raised up pieces. And then this piece, I'm guessing? Yeah, that's weird. And this one, okay. Oh, this is the back, okay. Yeah, a little bit of Call of Duty time, maybe, probably. I won't mind. So we got this. Oh, this is the seat. Okay, so I see how they've changed these over the years. It's always been interesting, like, because I used to buy I explained in the last stream, but if people weren't there for that stream or didn't rewatch, which is understandable, this isn't like a new thing for me. I used to buy these all the time. My first channel, I have quite a few videos on these. Quite a few videos. It's just, you know, taking care of other things as well. It's been very, very busy. Oh, what the heck? Okay, this piece is weird, but I'm glad to be back. Why do they... Okay, so they show it like this, but that doesn't make sense. The way that they're showing it. Because shouldn't both sides be the same pieces? But yet they're not. So one side's more detailed than the other. That's a very weird choice. Yeah, one side is the engine, and then the other side is just this blank piece. I'll have to go back and look at the actual renders. I mean, they're pretty accurate. So, I mean, like, if they're supposed to be like this, then they're supposed to be like this. But I don't remember one side being an engine and the one side not being an engine. That's very interesting to me. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Very, very interesting. I don't know, maybe I'm just being nosy. I'm pretty picky with this stuff sometimes. And then sometimes I'm not. It's very, very weird. Got the seat. We've got... Oop. Damn. Still reeling from that donation. Thank you, Donovan. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's say for the unsoberness, once we're done with this set, I'll do another adult and get a little bit more loosey-goosey, make it harder. What do you guys think? That's where we're at so far. Okay, now we're going to build the wings. The wings, which we can just do 2 of these at the same time. Even though that caused problems last time a little bit. A little bit. Okay, so we do pizza slice. Half a pizza slice, or a quarter of a pizza slice. There we go, a quarter. Oh my goodness. Throw this and this. So here's the first one, first wing. Then do the exact opposite on this one. This is how we got in trouble last time. If you guys remember, I thought I was building them backwards, and then or mirrored, and then I ended up just building 2 of the same exact wings. And it was kind of embarrassing. It was very funny, though. It was very funny. Okay, so we got those ones. Get a certain... Okay, so then we want the textured wing. One of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. Okay, okay. So this is the wing we're building. So we're going to do this. There. Oop, I need this piece. Like that, and then like that. It looks like. So then to build it opposite, I need to do this, this, question mark, yeah, and this. How long until I accidentally make a mistake? The world will never know. It's a very interesting build for this. Very interesting. 8. I need to find 9. Gotta find 9. Here should be. And then we need the blank piece. Okay, so then we've got this one. We've got oh wait. I built it wrong already. It's supposed to be like this. Oh my goodness. trying to see. Okay, so then it's this piece. It's right here. It's built like this. Very strange, very strange. So then on this one, it's the exact opposite. So it's, oh my goodness. The bulldog has been upset. I can hear him in the other room being feisty. So it's like this and this. By the looks of it, I think this is where we're at. Hopefully I'm not wrong. If I messed up, well, then I messed up. So then they just, oh cool. And then, yeah, you don't push them all the way in, which is kind of regrettable, but it's good for that. Then you place the ghost piece right here. Crooked Tater's not crooked. He's a baby. He's a baby. Be nice to him. I got this one that I'm guessing. Wait. How the heck? Oh, this one, oh, they did in the middle of a fold. How dare they? Okay. How dare they? Magic disappear. Okay, sure. Okay, Joseph. The logic is infallible, I guess. Nope, and the kids are. Oh, and then I already did these backwards. There you go. I did one backwards. Yeah, I did one backwards. So there we go. Basically done. But not quite yet. There's another part on this step I didn't do. Here's this. Okay, I see. I see. So we put, oh goodness gracious. Man, if I'm struggling with the ghost, I can't imagine what's about to happen with the chopper, the brute chopper. There we go. I got one more piece left. So it's this. This. Here you go. I got this one. Double. Here. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that was Tater hacking on something. Dude, that dog is goofy. All goofy as all hell. He is just goofy. I love that mutt. He's just a goofy, weird thing. He is a creature. He is very much a creature. I love that dog. There we go. And then it's
So the cool thing about this one, so it's got like the zero gravity like effects, but like it's also just there to also kind of just be a ghost as well. So then you got to position the arms, and it basically just holds itself up. Not the most even. That's a-okay. So then, throw the instruction booklet back in the box. One done. Okay. Definitely took a little bit longer than I thought, but that's okay. I'm gonna take the plastic bags. I'm gonna stuff them in here real quick. Boom, bam, boom. And then, gotta take our Elite here. Take our Elite. I see why they did it this way. There we go. And there you are. The ghost is done. Pretty easy, pretty simple set. A nice warm-up. Very nice. The ghost looks pretty good too, I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good. I wish there was kind of like an extra piece here on the edge, just to really flatten it out, but for, I think this was like a $10, $15 set, maybe 20, but it was like on sale. It's like half off almost. It's like a one-day limited sale that they keep doing. They keep doing that throughout the week. Like a bunch of these sets will just like drop in price by a lot. But this looks really nice. Much better than my original one. I used to own an original Ghost. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it definitely was not the best either. It fell to pieces really easy. That feels much more stable. So let's get our minifigures on their stands, just so they can stand nicely to the side. So we can have like a complete, once we're done with the stream, we can look at all of our complete sets, what we did today. And then I'll probably finish the rest tonight, which is probably going to end up being the Banished and maybe the Arbiter set. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to get this chopper done. It's about double the pieces. This took me like 25 minutes to do. Kind of just taking my time, going nice and slow. So we moved all the characters over there to the right. So we finished that one. So I'm going to do a quick blicky. And then we'll get on to the next one. Using a buddy system, so we're not blowing anything into the air around the collectibles. Excuse me. Okay, the chopper's going to be a lot harder. I can already tell after that last cough. But let's do it. I'm very excited. I do like this new tripod. I have arm length now. I have arm reach now. I can actually see what I'm doing. This is definitely going to make showcases and reviews a lot easier too. That's for sure. All right, and we got a booklet. Thank goodness. All right, the Halo Infinite Chopper Takedown set. It's a 2-in-1 as well. We'll only be doing the one. So, see, and this does kind of make it worth to buy two, but obviously for me, I would just want more choppers. How many bags do we got? 4, 3. That's it. Okay. Only 3. Very odd. Very laid back. For a 200-piece set, I feel like that's a little light. We'll just throw these on the ground this time. So we got some mini pieces. We'll wait to open that until we're ready. Oh, we have to completely build the Spartan and the Brute, though. Or not the Brute specifically. Who's this? Eshrim, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Eshrim. And then we got Spartan Fred. So let's do this really, really quick. Build them first. All right. Oh, okay. So the legs come pre-done with the hip pieces attached. The last set that I had to completely build the heroes, it was not that nice. Okay, I just gotta separate these pieces real quick. I believe that's for the Brute. Eshrim, excuse me. I believe it's for Eshrim. Okay, everything should be split now. Let's see. Ooh, I gotta make sure I build the pelvic bone correct. Okay, we did. I was gonna say, that's the one thing I do not look forward to doing on these, or would be taking the hips or the waist off. For rightful reason, this piece, this little connection right here, is the hard part. It kind of just clicks in when it's ready. I think it's in. No, it's not. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll have to, that one's really, really tight. I might have to do a little bit of heating up so I don't break it any more than I am risking. So we'll take it a little bit easier. We'll just build it, and then after the stream, I'll go back and I'll fix it. Oops, backwards. So yeah, this is a named Spartan Fred. I believe this is a Halo 5 thing? 6? Well, this is infinite, so it has to be 6. I was gonna say it has to be infinite. It has to be because one, the Banished. Well, no, Halo 2's also happened. Halo Wars 2, excuse me. Oh my goodness. I've been trying to catch up on my Halo lore because I am very, very off. I fell asleep to a huge, like 3-4 hour lore video this morning. I got through a bit of it and then passed out. But it was pretty interesting. Like, I wasn't even really at like the combat evolved stuff. It was like the Forerunner and the precursors and stuff. I kind of forgot how like far back the lore goes. The lore is kind of crazy when you actually break down Halo. A lot of fun. Oh, there we go. And then he does have a Spartan laser. I don't have this in the collection yet, so this is very welcome. I wish they didn't have to hold these so weird, though. That's the one thing with some of these weapons. They make them really hard to hold. There we go. Got it. Just had to use the elbow articulation, and then even still, this is pretty tight. There we go. He does come with a piece to show that it's shooting, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but this guy's in 5, if I'm not mistaken. He's in introduced in Guardians, I think. Not the best at that piece of the lore, so That's where you'll have to forgive me. That's the part where I really need to catch up is like Guardians, anything after 4, because I haven't even finished Halo Infinite campaign. I'll be real. Okay, so let's get the Brute, which the Brute is in a few different pieces. There you go. Probably should be making sure that I got the crotch pieces right with the instructions. But I'm just saying YOLO today. YOLO. Oop. Thought I broke it. Gonna be real. Kind of felt like I did. Glad I didn't. This is a more unique character. Oh, God. Okay, I think we got it that time. Not quite. It's just like Fred. A little tight. So we're going to have to do that one off stream. Gosh darn it. That's okay, though. That's okay. That's okay. So let's get some discussions because I feel like I'm fading in and out, and that's not entertaining for y'all. And that's, although watching me build might be relaxing, not the most entertaining thing in the world. So I want to be entertaining as well. We should definitely play Infinite or Halo 4. Well, Matt, we need to play all of them because although Larissa and I are playing them, and I know you and your missus is playing them, I feel like we should try to do at least the legendaries. Do it. Not necessarily lasso rules. I can't do lasso rules, but it would definitely be fun to do or to play like just on legendary. You know, struggle a bit. That, I don't know, that sounds fun to me, but I'm a little bit masochist when it comes to gaming, so. Because yeah, I would like to replay 4's campaign. I want to see how I feel about it after all this time. Because I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. Yes, we should. Heck yeah, let's do it then. Let's play through the campaigns. Screw it, we'll do lasso rules. No. No lasso rules. I don't want to cry. Okay, he's really cool. The one thing I'm noticing is very limited in the arm range because the big armor chest and the big old shoulder plates here. This is how he's supposed to be built. But yeah, so this is Eshram. I think this is like the second in command guy. I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the Banished, because it's Atriarch, something like that. He's in this set, in the Phantom set. We get a hologram version of him, I should say. They call it a gummy, the translucent figures, but it's basically a hologram version of him because basically all you see him throughout the game is a hologram. I know that much, up until the end, where I think you fight him. But yeah, and then this is another fight. I think this is an off-screen fight, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure this fight happens off-screen. Pretty sad. But, you know, Halo be Haloing, right? Okay, so let's get these out. Interesting that the machine gun turret is all right here, for the most part. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I could actually build this without the instructions. I'm pretty sure I remember how to, because I've already built one of these. Because this is the bottom, this is the top. It's that way. Yeah, we're doing this without the instructions, baby. It's it looks like something's not missing. I'm missing something, it looks like another piece. Almost looks like it's built like that. It might actually be built like that. This one might be different than the one I built, so it might only be like this. It kind of looks like what's on this on the box. And then you put these in here and it actually shoots these. It's pretty cool. We won't do that actually because I don't want to lose anything, but it does shoot these. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, let's start the build. Let's get this done. Where are we at right now? We wasted 10 minutes with the beginning part. Whoopsies. Oh, I'm stupid. I see. I should have assumed that. So you just get an extra one of these little pieces. Put on like that. There you go. We got it built. We used our brains. That's cool. I like it. I like the little extra turns and stuff. It's always fun. I like having the little extra pieces. Okay. Now that that's done, I can get to the actual build. I'll keep the booklet down here just so I can see it the best. Okay, we just got a ton of small pieces here. Ton of small pieces. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. We got a ton of pieces here. Let's see. All right. So I need 2 bottom, 2 tops. I need this little piece. I need 1 tops, 2 bottom. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. There they are. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this is pretty easy. I can actually, so the nice thing about these, one, they're not made for like kids, but like, you know, younger audiences. It's kind of easy to predict how this is going to go. I think just from here, I can kind of already see like the shape, which is kind of cool. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they've got me thrown in for a loop. They've done that before. Let's see. Oh, I had that piece. Okay. There we go. There's the 4. So then we do this. This is the seat, which, by the way, this looks like a very uncomfortable seat, so I don't know why anyone would want to sit on that. It looks very uncomfortable to me, personally. But when you're at war, I guess it's not about being comfortable. Not that piece. Where's that piece? That's a weird slope piece. What the hell? It's in here. interesting pieces. Well, here's this one. It's a gray piece. It's a 2-piece. So this should be, in theory, easy to see. Oh, there. That wasn't it. What? Wait, what? Because these pieces are literally in the next page. I don't know. We'll move ahead. I'll find that piece eventually. I guess I'm just too blind to see it. Oh, here it is. Dude, it was literally right in front of me the whole time. Dude, I'm just blind. There we go. So we got that. Do that. And then it says put a 4 right here. This is in the instructions. That's connected, right, guys? That's connected. We can just leave it. It won't fall apart. My goodness. Halo. Or, yeah, Halo. I almost said Lego, but we got it. We got it. Very nice. This is actually coming along really easy. Like, this is a very, very simple build. That's not a complaint, as you know, we aren't exactly the most sober right now. So the easier it is, the better for me, because it means less of me just sitting here babbling on and on and on for you guys. And just getting lost and losing pieces, even though that has already happened once now. Okay, now, oh, there it is. Okay, so we do this. We do these 2 pieces. Like that. And then we do a stack of the Lego currency. Those pieces feel really cheap. Wow. Feels like almost like a completely different plastic. These little stud pieces. That's very odd because the last set that had these didn't feel that different, but these feel like way cheaper. It feels like, yeah, it's just kind of crazy. I'm gonna be honest, it's just kind of crazy that it feels that much different. Okay. Pretty easy step right here. Basically just building an engine. And then we gotta build 2 of these next pieces. These just all kind of got that. I got one that's blank and the rest, the other ones are not. We'll just do that, it's fine. Do that, and then we need 2 of these. Wait a second. Did I lose pieces again? Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay. Earlier I put on that piece. I was supposed to put the gray, the tan seed on, not the red sand. There we go. That makes sense. See, now that's one of those things where that's just, oopsie. I can't even blame the unsoberness. That one was just literally me. Because of my partial color deficiency. There's some colors I can't see, and sometimes when I'm like looking at a pile of pieces, it makes it really hard to see some of the color differences. And I guess right there, I just plugged it out on the instruction sheet. Well, and to be fair, the instruction sheet also is not the best at like showing the different colors. So I'm going to take a little bit of that, but I'm also going to blame. Also going to blame the instructions. There we go. Just a little bit. A lot of printed pieces with this set. Big fan of that. Okay. There we go. Wow, that one really clicked in. Very, very clicked in. Oh my goodness. So, man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to just keep going silent on you guys. Just taking a lot, a lot to focus in on this. I'm not gonna lie. So with, I don't want to say like 100% like yes, but like good chance that the channel is going to be slowly but surely starting to come back into action here soon. Like I said, very, very shortly. It's gonna take a little bit more time. I'm not 100% ready yet to come back. I would struggle coming up with conversational building. It's true, but that's also part of the job of the content creation. I gotta be talking. I don't want to guarantee a return quite yet or as quickly, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So hopefully soon. I do miss making content and live streaming for y'all a lot. Hanging out, talking, playing games. There we go. Okay, so we made 2 of those. This is an interesting piece because how are these pieces going to connect with the overall? But oh, these are the foot pedals. That's how. Oh, okay. Those are the foot pedals. Okay, see, and there, it just surprised me. It just surprised me on the build. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Maybe I should title these ASMR streams because they basically, you know, for a little bit, there's a little bit of quietness, you know, can make it relaxing. Could sit here and whisper a little bit more. Nah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I am definitely a little surprised at how this kind of went a different way than I thought it was now. It already proved me wrong. But I still like, okay, making the actual chopper bits, I'm the most interested in this. Do this. Do this. This goes on the back. Of here, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. So then we got some extra pieces. I love extra pieces. I talk about this every stream, and I'm going to say this every build stream that I do. I love extra pieces because it allows me to build other things. Or, you know, when I have damaged pieces or broken pieces or missing pieces, normally because the pieces repeat over and over and over again, I can... Sorry, I'm slightly adjusting my seat a little bit. I can build it. I can fix it. So that's kind of what's going on with the Hornet. was I quote unquote fixed it with a similar piece. So although it's not stable, when it's on the shelf, it is complete, or at least it's complete looking. Okay, there's actually a ton of pieces in here. I wish they kind of would have done this in steps, because this is going to be a lot of pieces to have out on the table. A lot of looking, a lot of going through things over and over and over again. I'm sure you probably could separate these and organize these, but I wish there was like a part 1 bag and a part 2 bag, you know, stuff like that. Here's the actual choppers. Those beautiful printed pieces. Wow. Ooh, dude, I love that they moved away from stickers and they moved to these beautiful printed pieces. Oh, dude, those look so nice. Those look so nice. I love pieces like that. There are a ton of large pieces here. Just gonna move those over to the side. Ooh, we got some printed pieces in here. Ooh, dude, a gun. Okay, and then, oh, dude, okay. Oh, ooh. Okay, let's start let's start getting this done before I get too excited. I am liking what I'm seeing with this build, though. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. Just gathering all the pieces for this part. Ooh, that's that piece. Okay. The single. Then I do need a flat one. There it goes. Okay, so we got that one. So do flat. The only bad thing about little pieces like this, it's hard to keep it on camera. So we do this, 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 and this. This is the inner part of the wheels. You can see it right there. Interesting. Or the wheel, not the wheels, wheel, it is singular. Okay, and then for this I need this piece. I do like the texture pieces. I do like the gray that they're using. I like the way that Mega makes their products look. I'll be real. Big fan. Big fan. Is there enough of these to do this again? No. This piece is slightly... Oh, wait a second. It's not different. Oh, okay. We'll do these one at a time. We'll stray from what I normally do. We'll do one at a time just to be extra cautious. Okay, we need the right-handed one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, and it actually wants. Interesting. actually wants the... Oh, okay, because this is the right side. This is the inner piece. Okay. And then it's immediately just having us work on the next one. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. See, and that's why, kids, it's important to make sure that you're reading, you're reading these, because if I would have just tried to do this the old-fashioned way of trying to do two at the same time, I would have messed that up 100%. I already know myself. I already know. I already know. Come on. Dude, these little single pieces. Kind of a bad mamma jamma to get in. Kind of a bad mamma jamma. I'm gonna have blisters and calluses all over my hands again. After the elephant, every piece of my body had blisters and like owies. Because I sat in the chair for 12 hours straight for one. Not smart. This. This way. And it's... Oh, shoot, wait. Let's do it the exact... Well, we have to do it the exact way in the instructions, otherwise we'll get it wrong. This is why I didn't do both at the same time, because this is the part I would have failed, because I was just literally not doing it right there. The nice thing about knowing that I do that is I can catch myself in the act while I'm sitting here doing it and then being like, no, 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 you were incorrect. Stop doing that, you fool. And then, where's that other two? There it is. I knew I saw one. Dude, I cannot wait to have more of these. Well, I mean, even now, just getting all these sets put together, it's gonna look so nice. I love Halo. I've been definitely a quiet fan about that, but I've really big Halo fan. I grew up on Halo. So Halo's got a really special place in my heart, which isn't really a unique thing. I know a lot of people, a lot of kids, adults my age, and even kids, all feel the same way, which is really cool to see that, you know, the original Xbox, Combat Evolved was like the game. And that franchise, even though kind of in a rough spot, a little bit in a rough spot right now, is still like getting people that excited still. That excites me. That makes me happy. So there we go. We got the chopper blades. Crazy. Okay. So now we start building something else. Gotta find 2 smooth pieces. 2 smooth. Oh, there's one. There's the other one. I see it. Need 2. Hopefully you don't hear the kids playing outside too much. I do apologize. Obviously, not a lot I can do about that. It's summertime. Kids are ready to play. I don't blame them. It's been, well, and it's cold out today. It just randomly snowed, and well, not really randomly, pretty predictably snowed in South Dakota. There we go. I'm gonna guess this is the bit that attaches the choppers together. Yup. Did I call it? Perhaps. Wait a second. Was one of these supposed to be a smaller? Was this side supposed to be the smaller one to connect the wheel? No. I'm very confused how these are supposed to connect. Unless I did one of these the wrong way. I did. I went back and checked it. And then I don't know why I didn't see that. So for this side, come on. For this side, we just use a single, not the double. And then we still want the left. Because this has got to plug in. Because this is like a half and a half, basically. And then you got to line them up too. There you go. Boom, bam, boom. There we go. Oh, they're opposites too. Okay. I guess that makes sense. When you're going through dirt and planning and stuff, they have to be opposites. Very interesting piece. Okay, and then the next piece is a gray. Where's that single? I saw it. Oh, hit the live stream on the phone or on the iPad. Oh, there it is. Okay. This. Then this. Boom. Okay. So yeah, we're basically getting to the end with these. I see it, I see it, I see it. I see the end. I do, I do, I do. One of these, one of these. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be replicated on the other side as well. Oh, I need the second one of that. Where that piece is. There it is. Okay. Take this one. And then it's this. Go like this. Bottom two. So then on this one, we take this, and we're taking this right here. So we're taking these opposite. I should have had like a drink counter, or a drink counter, but a counter, so every time I messed up, I would have to punish myself. Saving that idea for the future. We're saving that one for the future. We'll do that with a stream in the future. We'll do like I'll actually have it drinking so we can kind of, have a reason to have the webcam with the adult thing that I'm doing today. YouTube doesn't like on camera at all, so. We will not be indulging on camera. Just to be safe. Okay, this piece is interesting. So we're building this. Okay. Making more, I think this is the final, like, don't want to call it. It's like the guard on the engine. There you go. Do this. We add this. And then we take one of these blades. Because the original choppers weren't dangerous enough. They added this on there as well. Which is cool. I'm a huge fan of like the Brute's weapons having like the blades and stuff on them. And then when I got into Infinite and like the Mangler exists, like all this was just like pluses for me. I love the Mangler. I love playing one-shots, very specifically in Halo. I love one-shots. Constantly I'm playing one-shots. I was almost sad. I thought the Operation Blue Team got rid of it, and then it turns out that it was just put in a different game mode. A different game mode or party game mode channel. But not a lot of people are playing it, so I normally have to wait 10 minutes for a game. Kind of sucks, I'm gonna be honest. But it is how it is. Ooh, I was gonna say something and then I forgot to say it, but I see no one is watching right now, so I'm gonna wait to say that after we have some viewers back, because there's no point in saying it when there's no one here. Well, and maybe that's where people went as well. I was going to say Adam is also live streaming a build today at the same time, regrettably. Because I was going to watch it. I didn't plan that part out myself very well. But I also knew I couldn't wait because I have no patience with these types of things. So hopefully Adam will still be live so I don't miss out on his stream. I hope not. I do not want to miss. I like watching Adam's streams. Thirsty Thursday Toys, Adam. There we go. We got 2 pieces. So we do like this. There we go. This actually, I'm kind of surprised at how much left is here on this. We got 4, 2. We got a single piece, a 4 piece, a damaged piece, and then this. That, like this, oh, and like this. Oh, this is, okay, this is not where I thought it was going to be. But that makes sense that it's right there instead of where I thought. Boom. And then this also has the again. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. We're basically done with this build. We're basically done. I know it doesn't quite seem like it, but we are literally right at the end. Not even close. I mean, we're so close. Not even close. Oh my goodness. Exhaustion. Exhaustion is hitting me a little bit. Da, 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 da. And then we gotta get that, and then we gotta get this. And then we gotta put the control gun on. I gotta attach it right here. And then we gotta attach it to the chopper. And the chopper is done. I mean, it's at this point now it's basically done. But I put oh, that's why they didn't fit correctly. I put these on backwards. I was wondering why they felt like uneven. I put them upside down. That would be why. Right there. There we go. And it's this. Oop. There we go. Imagine having this rolling down on you. Whew. No thanks. Okay, so now we got one more of these pieces. Let's do this. Got this. Oh, we've got some, I think these are turning lights, I think. I didn't think the Banished were nice enough to have turning lamps, but hey, traffic laws must be obeyed. At least someone is following them. Oh yeah, boom, here we go. This is it. With the last little chunk of the build. I don't know, is this 4? Oops. I didn't look at the angles. The lights are in the front. Oh goodness. Ouch. I bumped into things. Oopsies. There we go. All done. Kind of crazy. Or at least this is done. So there's this. And then it's, you just plug it in. Which it works like the actual chopper where it rotates on this axle. And then okay, and then this is the hovering pieces. That makes sense. I was wondering if we're going to get more of these. And that's it. Oh, it doesn't even show you the second build. Oh yeah, you have to QR code it. Okay. So you actually get a lot of not super important pieces, but we do get some detailed pieces. It makes me wonder if I missed something in the build. And then it looks like I messed up the chopper a little bit. I looked at it and I was like, that's wrong. That's so wrong. There we go. Much better. There's really nothing else. I'm kind of surprised there isn't like these detail pieces like down here or something. Interesting. Well, that gives me options. So there we go. We have the Banished chopper done. Dude, this thing is cool. So yeah, we can take Eshrim off of it. Plug him on here. One thing I'm noticing is his hips like to come off really easy on this figure. He's got some loose ass hips, which is fine. Not too big of a deal. There we go. And he's all set up using the ghost or the chopper. Dude, oh my goodness. There we go. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Very, very nice. All right, now we can take these bag pieces, or these bag, and toss in the grunt over here. Throw those in there. Throw the instructions back in the box. So that took us 50 minutes to complete, 53 minutes. I started it right at 40. The build started at 50, so that's all done. We're done with that. So we don't have too many sets left. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to take a small break from building. We're going to open up this weapons set, which has got a ton of dust. It's dirty as stink on here. We're going to crack this. Well, it's cracked open already. Okay. Take a look at this. The glue is basically done already. There's no surprises there. No buildup. Definitely had been just sitting on someone's collection. We'll open up the instructions here, and then we might do the Banished ghost, and then we might on stream. We'll see. Not 100% sure yet. Okay, so we got a ton of weapons here, which is mainly what I wanted with this set. I wanted a ton of weapons, and I wanted to make sure that I started getting enough Covenant characters, because the one thing that seems hard with the modern sets, at least right now, not a lot of sets with jackals in them from any of the eras. So Interesting. This is, once, like I said, a Halo 4, Halo 5 set, probably Halo 4. Pretty cool. Pretty cool minifigure. It's a little wobbly. That's okay, though. Cut these weapons out. We'll just set all this up real quick. Should be pretty simple. Ranger. I do like that these are mostly all painted. We got some plasma grenades. Got to be careful of those. Don't want to lose those. We have not the same energy sword. It looks slightly shorter than the other one. There we go. Okay. Oh, these also have pieces? Oh, interesting. Okay, one of them has pieces. I was like, it's showing pieces here in the instructions that are definitely not there, but it's because they're right here. It doesn't even look like it has all the pieces either. A little confused. Oh, there it is. It was just behind things. Of course. Okay, so then we got, so it's this top one. We got, where is it? There it is. Put it in this. Put that in this. And then you put this in that. And it's done. And then, interesting that these even have like pieces, technically. They have two flat tops, just to kind of even out the builds. Pretty cool. Okay, and then technically, I think these are supposed to go in each specific set. Yeah, okay, so the Elite Miner has, he's supposed to use the plasma cannon, both grenades, the sword, the plasma launcher. Oops. And the energy sword, obviously. And then this one is the storm rifle, the pistol, the beam rifle, the needler, both healths of the jackal shield. And then I think he just holds the shield. I don't think they actually made like a wrist gauntlet for them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they just kind of got this like, I don't want to say ugly way of doing it, but it is pretty ugly, which is just, they just hold on. But technically, like, you can't get the poses right technically from the day because they don't have a bicep swivel. Interesting. I'm gonna give him the needler, one of my other favorite Covenant weapons. There we go. And then the rest we put into storage, even though technically the blue shield isn't, you know, you don't store the health, it's when it's attacked, but for safety purposes, for not losing things purposes, we're going to do that. Okay. The Elite Miner. Very interesting color. It's super dark. Very, very interesting. I like it. I do like it. It's different. that helps it stick out. You know, I don't have a lot of elites between these sets. This one's definitely going to stick out uniquely, which is what I want. I want unique looking pieces while I still, you know, am slowly army building. I see this just kind of sits in here. It doesn't actually lock in. That's kind of, it makes sense, but also is kind of annoying. Let me throw the weapons in here and the plasma grenades. So glad to be getting grenades. I gotta find a set that has like spikers and stuff like that. I don't know how, and shot grenades. I don't know if they did shot grenades. We have weapon caches. We got a jackal, or one jackal out of all the sets that we bought today. But hey, having a jackal is better than not having a jackal. So let's fold this all back up. Throw this in here again. I mean, we'll try to cover this up, I guess. I don't quite know how I'm going to store this. We'll figure out a way though. Oh, I did ruin the logo just ever so slightly. That's annoying. There we go. Okay, where are we at? Are we at an hour and 20 minutes? I feel like there's no one watching. It's just me because technically I'm my own viewer because of the iPad. We'll do this. We'll do the Banished Ghost. We'll do the Banished Ghost. So we'll have both ghosts built. We'll have the chopper built and the weapons pack opened and checked out. And then we'll call it a stream. How about that? That way it's only about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Not too long, not too short. And then I'm going to build the other sets off cam. Because I want to. I want to build them. The Phantom's going to take me a while. So the elephant took me 12 hours, so I can guess that the Phantom's probably going to take me anywhere from 6 to 8. I was very unsober when I built the elephant, so I'm not quite at that level for this build. I don't know why the chopper had this. Even when I accidentally put pieces together, it was not that hard of a set to build. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, even this ghost is only at 241 pieces. These are pretty light, all things considered. Okay, let's open up. Let's do the ghost. Let's see how it is. If we have some returning viewers, then maybe we'll go longer. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Okay, I see. A ton of character. Well, this is going to be really simple. Most of the bags are just the characters. Okay. We'll open up the grunts. I'll do the UNFC guys off cam. No point in showing you another, building another character that we've already seen. But at least with the grunts are interesting. So yeah, these are the Halo Infinite grunts, which are basically a redesign of the 4 and 5 designs, but in the classic design again. So like it goes backwards, so they look closer to Halo, 1 through 3 and Reach grunts. Very interesting. I do like it. They're kind of like they're a combo of both. They're kind of a little bit of each. I do like that. I like these grunts way better than the original ones. If you guys have any of the original grunts, wow, those have aged. That's for sure. They were too small. They were just not good. I'll just leave it at that. They were not good. It feels like you can peel the armor off. Like you can battle damage these a little bit, it feels like. Oh, okay. I was like, wow, that connection is like really light, but it doesn't matter when they design it really well. Okay, dude, this is so cool. I wish they had articulation at the elbows, but they're definitely better than they used to be. These are cool. Little banished grunts. These are cool. Okay. Put these over here. Like I said, we're going to skip building these because it's the same thing as Fred and some of the others. We've already seen me build those up. We don't need to see time be wasted on that. Do these guys not actually have stands? Oh, okay, so that's interesting. These guys didn't come with stands. Interesting. Okay, let's start. Easy peasy. Let me open all these sets up. It's 07. I'm trying to time myself on these. Make it interesting. Got another parts remover. we literally have a ton of those. So many of those. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so I need 2 4s, 1 2, and oh, there's an AR. Oh, the weapons are in here. Okay, I gotta be okay. The oh my goodness. Okay, they just threw the weapons in here. I'm not crazy about that. That is not my favorite thing in the world. Okay. Let's build this. So we do four. Got it. A 4-piece. Then we do a 2-piece. So this one's gonna kind of mimic. Oops, I grabbed the 1 instead of the 2. There we go. This is gonna kind of mimic the other one a little bit. In fact, I think that other one was newer than this set. So technically we should see quote unquote improvements. Like I said, quote unquote. Honestly thought that other one was really cool. So, ooh. Okay, we got that, this, and got that piece. Okay, so we're building the back right now. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys. My, just like the last stream before this, my ass is getting sore from sitting on this chair. This is actually turning out to be almost exactly the same build. Cool, 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 cool. So I'm just kind of fluttering through this because this isn't surprising. There's nothing hard about it yet. I don't think there probably will be anything hard about this. Normally, you know. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on in the other room. I think the girlfriend wants to hang out. Just being weird. She slept all day. I think her and the dog are complaining. So cute. So we put this, and then we do this. I know this isn't the most entertaining way to watch that be done. I do apologize. There's that piece and this piece. Still giggling from her. She probably went on YouTube and saw that I was still alive. Yeah. Was she the other one watching? Maybe. I got this. Oop. I got a 3. Then we got a single piece. Got exactly the piece I was looking for. Then we take this, then we build the exact opposite thing. But this one I can build more confidently because these ones are less complicated. Ooh, and then we do this. And we take this piece and do this. Oh, there is more to this, though. Okay, I was going to say, it felt a little plain. A little plain, but nope, they made it up. There we go. Now we do the opposite. This side. Actually, just kind of like, I don't think we need the instructions anymore, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is pretty simple, because then it's probably just gonna be a plugin, a plugin, Trying to see if I can just build this without the instructions from here. I think I can. I think I know what I'm building. I'm gonna be real. I think I do. Maybe not. Oh, and those are the, oh. Well, yeah, shoot, we're done. We're done. This is literally it. This ghost is much more simpler than the other one. Okay, there is actually a little bit more than what I forgot to do. I forgot there's this little bag of pieces. That's the actual shooting mechanism we have to do for the missiles. I forget they made actual pieces for this. Or no, these are the pedals. Okay, we got the little ammo counter for the AR. I'm gonna put this on really quick. This is like a super, 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 super small piece. For no reason. I think they do it just to make us mad. There you go. Got it on. Okay. Let's finish this last little piece, and then I think we might be done. Okay, so just okay. This is making myself think that this is much more complicated than it was. These are not foot pedals. These are just the little pieces. Yep. There you go. And there you go. That's it. That's it with the done. That's it with the build. We are done. That is the quote. And this is a hijack, so I would need one of the human characters technically in this. I don't know if the grunt can actually get in there and drive it safely. I know they do, obviously, in the games, but I don't... Do they make this... Do they make the ghosts grunt drivable? There's... I mean, they kind of can't. No. It's so sad. We can kind of make it to where it looks like they are, but they're not. I mean, you can one-hand it. You could do this. One-handed's not bad. Most of the other characters one-hand this anyways. So you can kind of like... You can make it work. It's not terrible. It doesn't look the best. Definitely didn't grunt-proof the ghosts, which is sad because the grunts do drive these in the other games. And I'm sure in Infinite they do as well. But kind of like where a lot of the UNSC weapons and even the elite weapons that are two-handed, you basically just gotta imagine they're being held by two hands. It makes sense. I respect it. All right. Well, that is... I think that's it, everyone. We did some building. We've been live for 2 hours on the nose, basically, at this point. We're just right under 2 hours. And my butt is getting very, 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 very sore right now in this chair. I need to stretch. But I would say this has been a very successful build stream. Like I said, I'm gonna probably do the rest of this off camera. Do the rest of the builds, the Phantom mainly, because that would be too long of a stream anyways. And then I'll probably do. Actually, I just realized I didn't even do one of the banshees. I should have done the banshee, and then done the ghost on my own. That way we could have done one of each, but oh well, that's fine. That's okay. I'm not gonna do all these obviously on stream all the time. Not every. I mean, I might not even do live unboxings because I didn't do that for the most of the other ones. We didn't even unbox the Hornet on stream, I don't think. No, so which is a-okay because that was a test, and now I'm feeling I got the grip of it. Definitely plan on doing more of these in the future. This is probably my last order for a bit. Gonna have to start focusing, making sure everything is set for AMA, and we're basically gonna be in a deadline sprint to G-Fest. Making sure that I have like content and that stuff ready for that. So this is probably going to be it. Maybe I might do like, instead of doing like big bundles, might do like 1 or 2 things every now and then. I still need the Halo 2 character set and the 20th anniversary set. So, there's other things I do have to order, but we're gonna hit the brakes now. We've ordered a lot. But we'll see. And then if I don't happen to get to these buildings or these builds, the Banshees and the Phantoms, or the Phantom singular, maybe I'll do another live stream like tomorrow with the 2 Banshees. The Phantom itself would have to be its own live stream, but we'll see. I kind of like to do the big ones by myself. But yeah, if I don't get the Banshees done, we'll do the Banshees on a live stream. Probably will get them done, but you never know with how everything's working today. And then in the future, when we have more builds and stuff, I'll let you guys know so we can get a scheduled date and do more live building. But thank you all for joining for this stream, for this build. I feel pretty damn good. We did 3 sets or 3 builds, and we opened up 1 set. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone. I have to unscrew. I have to unscrew this to actually end the stream. Thank you guys. See y'all later.